I purchased these two candle holders right here from TJ Maxx. And they both are the same size and height, but I need for one to actually be shorter than the other. Now, the length is fine. The width is the perfect size, but the length I need for one to be shorter than the other. So this is what I'm about to do. I want to keep this base right here because I like how it's detailed and stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hacksaw and I am actually going to cut a bit out of here, say like an inch out of this, and then I'm gonna use wood glue to actually glue this back, and I'm gonna have one to be shorter than the other. I'm doing a lot of work right now in the garage. I've painted a mirror, some more decor to go up here on the mantle. I've already painted the complete living room, and so now I actually need to get these right here stained, and I need to get one to be shorter than the other. I don't want to put one on each side of the mirror. I just want these both to be right beside each other, but one needs to be smaller than the other, and they didn't sell it that way, so I need to make it that way. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with my hacksaw. Okay guys, I'm working in a messy area right now, but I just cut off, I just actually cut this, and I took off about 2 inches to make this actually shorter, if you guys can see that. So I've actually sanded down some of this. I'm going to show you guys what I took off. Hold on for a second. Okay, this is how much I cut off. And what I did was I actually just took this saw right here instead of my big power saw, and I just like hacked it off. And so now I'm just going to sand this down and make this flat and this flat. Then I'm going to take some wood glue and I'm going to just glue these back together. So I have a little rag that I got this so I don't damage this part right here that holds the candle. Got this upside down, and this is what I'm using my Black & Decker. This sander is the one that I'm using instead of the other hand sander. It's gonna take me a long time, so I'm actually gonna use this and sand this on down. Said I have already taken this chunk right here out. I took my sander and I have sanded this down flat. This right here is stand up, so it's somewhat even. You see guys, it's rocky a little bit. And then I actually sanded this one down though too. So if I were to put these two on top of each other, you can actually see that one is actually smaller than the other now, which is the way that I want. I'll be able to go back and fill this in right here afterwards. Now what I want to do is I actually put some grooves in here so I can use this Gorilla Wood glue to glue it back together, right? But I think I'm gonna do this. I found this little drill bit. This is actually a plastic one, right? So actually you can screw on both sides of this. You guys can see that. Yeah, my hands is all because I'm working. I need to actually get me a table and stuff outside. So this is what I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna take my little drill. This is my little drill. I got all kind of drills, guys, but this right here, thing right here is so handy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in right in here a little bit, I should have just had my bit to actually take this down in here. Oh, why did I do that shit? Sorry. I should have been damn looking what I was doing. So here, okay, see what I just did to that? I actually went in the center of that. So now I'm gonna take it out. I actually should have went in a little bit bigger so that I'll be able to drill this right here to twist this down in there. And what I'm going to do is get me a bigger screw. And okay guys, so you know I had the little plastic little thing that was on the inside. I took this chunk out and I sanded everything down. You guys seen that? So but what I did was I ran to Home Depot because the little plastic one, I just felt as if it wasn't strong enough. So I went to Home Depot and I actually got another one, which was one that was even better. You guys can see there's two male ends. So anyway, I've already screwed one in that. What did you do is you get a pair of pliers. I had already made my hole where you guys had saw before. And you get a pair of pliers and you try not to damage the threads and you screw it in. Hold that and you screw that down in there as far as you can get it without damaging the threads. You guys see that? And you guys also see it's a little bit crooked, but I'm gonna fix that now. So now this end right here where I made this hole, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm going to screw this in here now. Okay, now you guys see that, and that kind of like sits a little bit crooked, so I'm gonna bend it over just a little bit. Bend it over just a little. Hold on for a second. I'm actually gonna put some glue up in here though too, because it's kind of stripped. Put some glue down here in this hole because I don't have a big enough one. I stripped that a little bit. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna take some glue and put over this so as well. This is actually Gorilla Glue, wood glue. If I would have gotten the bigger one, it would have fit just perfect. But I didn't, so I could have used some paper. I know how to do that too. Now there that is. It's on there tight. So this is how they are looking right now. And this one is still kind of leaning, but I'm gonna do that like that. Yeah. Now I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to go back in with, after that dries, I got some wood, some all-purpose wood filler. And then I'm going to actually fill that spot. So, and it's actually starting to hold though right now. Now you can see both of them. And I'm going to let that glue dry. And then after that glue dries, as you guys can see, when that glue dries, then I'm going to go back with the wood filler. And then I'm going to be able to paint and stain that and get it the way I want. Now remember, this is the missing chunk that came from out of there. I'm done with the candle holders, and this is the outcome of them. I took some photos because the lighting in here is not all that good, so it looks kind of dark. But I went over and I stained them, but I did leave some of the light spots in the inside. But this is how this candle turned out. This is the candle that I actually did the work on. And then this one right here stayed the same size and height. But you guys know I wanted to have one bigger than the other. So this is just a way that you can actually size your own candle holders if you know how to do the work. If not, just get somebody to cut in half, cut how many inches or whatever amount that you want cut out of the candles, and use wood glue. I suggest using the screws as well, and then go back around it with the wood filler as I did. And if you're gonna spray paint it, stain it, but you can also size your own candle holders. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.